Hi, this is John Coombs for the podcast of LCC Technology of Representation class for audio. I'm very excited that I'm doing a podcast this time for SoundBite 3 because honestly, I have a very hard time writing things down due to word choice, and it's a lot easier for me to just ramble on and just get my ideas out there. So I'm very glad that I'm able to finally talk about my final project through podcast. As you are aware, I am doing a music video for the end of the class. I want to try and work with the opposite of dialogue editing, where it is not through first the video and then go do the audio. Since this is a music video, the audio is already created, and I have to create the visual appeal based on what I hear in the music. This is the exact opposite of what dialogue editing is, especially since of what I did for my poster presentation. And so this is going to be a short snippet of how I'm doing with the process, how many actors I've found, and where we plan on filming, so then you'll get really excited for when I turn in the music video. As we discussed at the beginning of the semester, you were talking to me about how hard it will be to create a music video that is around 3 to 4 minutes of a real whole song, because that takes a lot of time. And I know with all the other finals that I have and working on the musical over at Dramatech, it's going to be really hard for me to try and create a 3 to 4 minute music video. So I'm very happy that I'm going to be able to create a 1.5 minute music video, and then I'll be able to put in essay, so then I can shout off what were my strengths and what were my weaknesses in the time of production and what I've learned through the process. I have one actress that is very interested in performing the main role for my music video. Her name is Melissa, and she's actually the main character in Rent over at Dramatech, and she is very comfortable on stage. She loves being in front of the camera. She is a redhead, and she actually was in my Campus Movie Fest film this past semester, and she nailed it. And so she was my first choice when I went up to her to ask if she wanted to be a part of my music video, and she was extremely enthused about this. She's very excited about being a part of the music video. We've sat down, we've talked about 5 of the songs, which you can find in the Dropbox, and you can listen to them, and you can give me feedback on which songs you think are very interesting. She's very interested in the songs that require the Australian songwriter. Her name is Sia, and those 3 songs are Drink to Get Drunk, Wild One, and Titanium. We might play one of those 3 songs because I can just see Sia's voice work with Melissa's body poise, and on the camera it'll look very interesting. We have set the date to where we are both really busy during the show of Rent, but we plan on filming either next Sunday or the next Sunday. So it would be, let's see, it would be Sunday the 15th or the 22nd is when we will film the music video. Most of the video is going to be about her, as I've shown in Adele's Rolling in the Deep in my SoundBite 2. She is mainly going to be the only person on the camera, and she's going to be singing to an audience towards the camera, and you're just going to adore watching her for the star appeal, which I talked about in SoundBite 2. I plan on having 3 or 4 background people. Once I find these certain people from Dramatech, I'll be able to give you more detail on that. And once we pick the song, it'll be a lot easier for me to decide on what the choreography will be and what the people are going to be wearing and what kind of actors and actresses. Editing the videos should not be hard. I actually find it for music videos, and when I put sound to the visual, it's not really hard for me. It's actually really hard when I have to work with dialogue and I have to work with microphones. But since the audio is already created, I'm very good at montage sequences and working on the different camera angles for the video. That comes really easy to me. And so I feel once I get the stock footages created, it's not going to be extremely hard for me to create the video. So once we finish filming, I should have it done in the next 3 days, and then I can send in a first draft before the final project's even due. This can be like SoundBite 3.5, which is to really show exactly how I'm doing with the process, because it's all about iterations, and I'm really excited about having my production almost done. I'm very excited about the final product and what's going to happen before we start the summer. Thank you very much for listening. I have completed SoundBite 1 and SoundBite 2 and the patent search essay to work together with audio specifically for my music video. Please go back and look towards those. I know I have used those for my research and to look at how am I going to pursue on my final product. I know that the poster presentation is where I learned the most about how to go towards music videos and how to create them, because I'm going to do the exact opposite of what dialogue editing is. So I've learned the ways of how to do music videos, and especially through watching some of the music videos that have won awards in the past, I've gotten a better understanding of what visual appeal makes things unique, what people like to see, and how we need to set up the camera. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.